So the title's a bit like what's happening with the channel, and with the Jowgression series, but I just want you all to know that we are going to explain it, but for now we're going to have Jowy talk about what's been happening, because what's happened recently, it's got to come from him. Can't come from me, it's got to come from him. So without going too far in, we'll get you to Jowy and he'll explain what's been happening.
Hello, it's Jowy speaking about the future of the Jowgression series and in general of what's happening with me. So, as you may have seen, I've not been on as much as normal, and that's literally because I'm going through a few troubles at the moment myself. I don't really want to get too much into it, but just know I'm working through it. So until then, we're going to try and have different people on each week because when we first started the Jowgression series, it really was just me actually just willing to be recorded at first. And as we've spoke to more people in the locals, they want to actually play themselves. Uh, so that's what's going to happen weekly. Uh, I did also want to make an apology for the Rikka and Avalon week. I'm not going to apologize for the plays. What I am going to apologize is for the quality of it because I it's my fault due to not actually noticing some of the things that actually break the synergy of the deck. I didn't realize that Sunvine Healer couldn't target itself. I didn't notice that the tree actually gained life points for the damage taken off Sunvine Sowing. So I actually could have done a lot better. But this brings me to one of my problems with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's great how synergistic some decks are, but sometimes things get in the way that of synergies. And it's for good reason. For good balance reason a lot of the time. But it's a struggle to learn a deck very quickly at times, as Rikka Avalon was. But yeah, that's pretty much as much as I wanted to get into that. But yeah, once I'm sorted out with what I need to be doing, I will be back and try to be as regular as possible. I'm looking forward to coming back because we've got a lot of stuff I want to play. I want to explore Crystal Beast more. I want to bring back my two biggest decks I've ever played before streaming, which was Harpies and Gladiator Beasts. Yeah, they're not the most competitive of decks, but they're two decks that have a special place in my heart. Uh, I want to look into playing Dark World because a lot of my biggest memories of Yu-Gi-Oh are during the GX times in general. So I have a weakness for GX decks, meaning I might even be looking into uh, volcanics to a degree. But yeah, I just wanted to give this quick update. Nothing's too wrong. Just I need to figure some stuff out and get everything sorted. And I hope people enjoy the content that Squire is bringing out because at the end of the day, this is a hobby. We do this because we enjoy it, and if people are enjoying it, we're happy as well. But thanks for listening, and have a good day, night, and peace out.
So, as you can tell from that video, the Jowgression series is on hold. Not going to stop. The videos, on the other hand, are not going to stop. I'm not letting stupid comments get to me. And these are the comments from the before the Nats, like one or two. The rest of them have been like constructive criticism on how he's played, and being like, right, you can't do this, and you can't do that. Always remember, the effects lock you. That's fair. That's fair. So, what does this mean for the Jowgression series and all this? Well, I'll tell you in sections. So, what is the Jowgression series? So, originally, it was built for him to play different decks for the month. Whether it be meta, anti-meta, or rogue. However, unfortunately, because of what he said on this video, he's currently having some problems personally, which I won't get into detail. So I've decided that it's better to continue and do some recordings of other people playing decks that they want to play. Or it could be just be like table 1. So with that being said, the recordings will still happen, but what I might do with when the Jowgression series returns is the wheel will return, and I'm going to, whatever deck he gets, I'm going to make him read the cards, so then that way he doesn't know the lines, but he does know what locks you into things. That way, if he does misplay, he can go, oh, I made a misplay, I've locked myself, I should have done this before this. That way you don't get any illegal plays, which is even worse. And we know this with the Sun Avalon deck that he used, which we'll get to in a bit. But yeah, that's the Jowgression series. Plays different decks, learns the deck, next month gets a new deck randomly. The reason he used some Rikka Avalon is because I got in touch with Jess on Twitter, Sunsea Jess by the way, on YouTube, and asked her nicely if he could use the build, and she said of course. So I went, yeah, of course Steve, thank you so much. So I got the cards, the Rikka stuff anyway, because I had the Sun Avalon stuff beforehand, even the Therians, and I built it all and said, here you go mate, good luck. He used it, and I think he thought he knew it without realising there was a lot of locks in there. It's a big technical deck. Even I'm struggling with it. But the thing is, I caught on the locks instantly. That's why Nats faced off against Thomas Rhodes. Thank you so much, ma'am. And a big shout out to Jess as well. So their links will be. The links for Team Karibo and Sunsea Jess will be in the description below. That's why I faced off against it, to learn the deck and be like, right, so you can't do this, but you can do that. This can make that, this can do this. And it was an interesting deck. It was really, really interesting. I really enjoyed playing against it, because now I know how to deal with it, but also how to face it. And how to face it and deal with the same thing, how to deal with it, but how to play it. And it was something that I was really into. So when the Jowgression series returns, he will play plants. That's a definite. But at least he'll know what he can't do. So other projects we've got on the line is things that I want to do. Is I'd like to do like a talk show with people. You know, like what deck they played, why did they choose it, regardless of placement. It can be they got in the top 64 or something, they got into last place, and it could be like it was a terrible performance. Like, the whole point was I was trying to do this, and it happens. I went to YCS 3-3. I went to Thingamabob 4-3. It played in Edison, completely played pathetically bad, but it happens, and I could just go on and talk about what I've done with the deck and why did I choose these. But I did cast Crystal anyway. So it could be like, if somebody wants to do that, they're more than welcome. I'd like to do it like an interview. That's something I would like to do. Another thing as well is, partly with the Jowgression series, I would like to travel more. I'd like to go out to different stores. Bolton for Slice and Dice. Fanboy 3 in Manchester. Even Harlequins in Preston, even Laser Dragon Gaming in Blackpool. That'd be cool. And see how Jowy plays. That would be pretty awesome. and it would be cool. It would really be awesome to travel to these places. I remember some time ago I recorded an OTS, and it was amazing how everybody was said they want to be part of it. It really touched me because it felt like they want to help me out, and I was really happy to hear that. It was awesome. And I do give shoutouts to Jester Games, Fanboy3, Slice and Dice, Geek Retreat, and Ultimate, and all the stores that basically where people were from. If I didn't mention the store, by the way, I do apologise. And I'd like to do that again, even film in the regionals if possible. I mean, it's not nationals, but it's still pretty big. So I'd like to do that, and it would be pretty cool. It would be really cool. Even if do a Jowgression series or regionals, that would be something. But yeah, it would be great to go and travel out more, do some interviewing with people about why they play the deck at these events. Basically, get involved more with that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on another video.